What's up, everybody? You are listening to the Think Big podcast. I'm your host, Ayelet Polonsky, also known as your manifestation mentor. This podcast is designed to help you create a manifestation mindset by learning how to think big. You'll learn how to use your thoughts to co-create your reality. Let's get into today's episode. Before I met my husband, I was sitting at lunch with my girlfriends, and I said to them, I am setting the intention to be married by the end of May this year. They looked at me like I was nuts. May was 6 months away, and I wasn't even dating anyone yet. Fast forward to May 29th, the day I stood under the chuppah and exchanged vows with my husband. First question that comes up is, Ayelet, how did you do that? And the second question is, by getting so specific as to state a date, aren't I, in essence, trying to control an outcome and therefore not surrendering to God's divine timing? So here's what I have to say about that. Getting specific is important, but only inasmuch as it is in alignment with your beliefs about what's possible. The more realistic you feel your goal is, for example, making a little bit more money, then you won't have so many counter intentions. A counter intention is a thought in your mind that doesn't believe your goal is a possibility. You must release and let go of any counter intentions. So if you have an intention to make more money, say $50 more this month, you might not have so many counter intentions to that because it might seem doable. So you'll make more money even if it's a little bit more money. Because if you don't have so many limiting beliefs or doubts about that intention, and you tell yourself, yeah, making more money is possible for me, I don't have too many objections, then you won't have much resistance or counter intentions. But if you say, I'm going to make $5,000 more this month, you may find yourself coming up with counter intentions. If you get as specific as to say, I'm going to make $1,000 in the next hour, you're really getting specific here, and you may be bringing up more resistance and more doubt. So you can get very specific about your desire to the extent that you are willing to release and let go of the resistance or counter intention that comes up against your desire. The Baal Shem Tov says that if a person prays for something and believes with all of his or her heart that God can create that outcome for you, then that desire gets manifested instantly. And we see these miracles have happened to many Jewish enlightened sages over the generations. So you ask, why isn't it happening for me? And the answer is simple. Because you are subconsciously holding on to a counter intention that is up to battle against your desire. Also, sometimes when you're too specific about an outcome, it could be that that thing will manifest for you, but it might not be what's best for you right now. Which is why it's important to bear in mind that even though you should be specific, you are also including in your prayer that God manifest it for you if it is in His infinite knowing that the outcome is what's best for me and at the best time. I like to set my specific intentions, and then I follow it up with saying, or something better. Then I completely release the doubts and sit in the feeling of having and being what it is I want. So to sum it up, should you be getting specific about your desire? The answer is yes, but only to the extent that you believe your desire is possible. The most important part about getting specific about a wedding date or a dollar amount, etc., is what follows the intention itself. And that's the letting go part, the surrender. You get specific and then you get out of the driver's seat and let the ultimate manifester work his magic. Remember, the how is not up to you. You simply focus on what you want, why you want it, Then get out of your own way. Let God show up in ways that miraculously surprise you and leave you in awe of His greatness. Sharing is caring, so if you liked what you heard, pay it forward. Share this with a friend. And as always, happy manifesting. If you enjoyed this episode and would like more manifestation inspiration, tune in every Monday for a new episode. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on an episode. What you get out of this show means the world to me, so I invite you to leave an honest review. If you want more, you can follow me on social media at Ayelet Polonsky. I also have a number of virtual courses to offer if you're ready to take this material to the next level and start embodying a manifestation mindset. I teach you how to heal past trauma, experience the most joy out of life, and rewrite your future so you can feel good more often. Simply head on over to ayeletpolonsky.com for a variety of resources you can start taking advantage of immediately. See you next week. And as always, think big and happy manifesting.